Hi everyone. Okay, so today we are doing a love reading about their current feelings for you. Now, this is a specific person you have in your mind. You could be in a relationship with them, in a no contact situation, in a limited contact situation, or you simply like them and you want to know what they feel for you. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to everyone. So please take it only if it resonates with your story. Now, another thing is that energies are always flexible. So whatever story will come out today, these can be your energies or your partner's energies. So please check accordingly. And this goes for cross watchers also who are here to see for their Cancer partners. This reading can be applied to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now, let me quickly explain you the whole pattern of this reading. We will take cards out for your recent past, present, and upcoming future, and then the overall guidance for you from universe. Right? Okay, so let's start with the love reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of July. And first we'll take out 3 cards for the recent past and we'll see what energies are guiding us here, right? Okay. 3 cards for Cancer. Okay. So we have 10 of Pentacles over here. We have the 2 of Swords over here. And we have Judgment card over here. All right, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles over here. 10 of Pentacles, I'm sensing over here is your relationship energy, okay? So in the recent past, both of you have experienced a very stable connection here, okay? Or there was a potential of a long-term stable relationship. So either both of you could be married or both of you, could be in a long-term relationship, or like I said, that even if you met this person recently, there was a potential, of a long-term relationship which you felt over here. And not just you, even this person felt over here. A lot of stability, a lot of common interests, a lot of compatibility, right? And if you recently met this person, it just felt like you knew them since very long, right? It was not a random attraction. It was a stable connection that you shared with this person, right? So we are talking about those Cancer over here, where you have experienced something very spiritual, something very beautiful, something very deep with the other person over here at one point of time. We're not talking about normal crushes over here or hookups over here. We're not talking about those energies here. We're talking about something very, authentic, very genuine over here. Right? Where it doesn't matter if you guys confessed it to each other or not, but both of you wanted to build something together. Both of you wanted to invest in it together, and maybe you did also. Okay, we have 2 of Swords over here. Now, this is your partner's energy. Now, 10 of Pentacles being your relationship's energy means that this was not one-sided love. Okay, this was not one-sided Cancer. So even if this person never confessed it to you, let me tell you, it was never one-sided. But in the recent past, this person is very confused about this relationship. They're not confused about you, but they're confused about whether they can commit to you, whether they can stay with you, whether they can offer you something or not. Right? And this is coming from the external reasons. Now, because this is a general reading, so external reasons can be a lot of them, okay? Now, the main energies that I'm picking up over here is that they're not exactly ready for some of you, probably they're not that settled, because it doesn't matter whether they're male or female, but they feel they have other priorities or other responsibilities to look up to before they can actually settle down or give commitment to someone, right? So it's about that they just don't feel ready, right? Then for others, it can be some kind of family issues, maybe different background, different religion, different culture, or just someone's family might not just be ready for this. Okay? Then I'm picking up one energy of a third party over here. Now, third party does not mean that the other person has been cheating on you, but the third party can be that either some of their toxic ex is trying to create issues over here, or they are stuck with a toxic partner. Maybe they're married to one. They want to get out and be with you, okay, but they're not able to, right? But there is some issue over here. Or Cancer, it is possible that you are married to someone, and although you have promised them that you will try to come out of the marriage and be with them, but maybe they're losing faith in the situation. Maybe it's been very long. Maybe things are not really, working ahead. They're not moving ahead. So this is giving them doubts. Again, not on you, but, on the overall destiny, whether, you guys will end up together or not. Whatever the reason is, it is infusing them with a lot of doubts and dilemmas about the stability of this relationship, and they don't know what they want to do. One moment they want to be with you, another moment they just feel that it's too much of pain to stay in this situation. They feel like liberating themselves. They feel like just dropping the situation and moving away. Right? So they have not moved on. They have not moved on yet, at least in the recent past, but they are being pulled in two opposite directions. So they are in a difficult situation over here, especially if we consider what you both have truly felt for each other at one point of time. Judgment over here. Now, judgment is your energy, Cancer. You are waiting for some kind of judgment to happen because you feel that you are helpless in this situation, right? You feel that you are somewhat ready, to still put efforts into this situation no matter what the external reason is. It is their family or your family, it is their partner, your partner, or it is their stability, your stability. Whatever the situation is here, Cancer, you are not ready to give up yet. But you can't force someone to be with you, and you understand this, right? So you're kind of waiting that what decision this person will take, and you're expecting, you're hoping, you're praying for some kind of justice to happen in this situation. You cannot let go this person. You don't want to let go of them. Doesn't matter when you met them, what you shared with them, what is your age today, it doesn't matter. You cannot let go of them. That's what you feel. But I'm getting the energy that you are kind of keeping silence right now. Like you're not cribbing, you're not complaining, you're not crying, you're not forcing them, you're not manipulating, you're not playing the victim card, you're not doing anything. You're showing dignity over here to this relationship, to what you have shared once with this person. You're showing a lot of respect and dignity to that because you know this person loves you. But you don't know, that how to actually give them that courage that they don't give up. So you're hoping over here, okay, that universe will help me, my prayers will be answered. You're trying to maybe manifest this person, but you're doing all of it in silence. You're not trying to create any scene over here because you love them and because you don't want to make things difficult for them. You don't want to hurt them, you don't want to trouble them, you don't want to give them more stress. right? Okay, we have a lot of cards, so I'll shuffle. Okay, Cancer. So, all right. This is a little heavy energy over here because both of you are very, genuine towards each other. Both of you really want to be with each other, but somehow your partner is losing faith. They're losing patience. They are not really able to make, you know, the wise choice or the right choice over here. Okay, guys, so now I will take out 3 more cards over here and we'll see, okay, what is happening in the current energy, is like what your partner is thinking currently, what you are going through currently, what is happening in this relationship currently, right? Let's see over here, guys. 3 cards for Cancer for the current energies over here, please. Okay. So we have Temperance over here. We have the 4 of Cups over here. And we have the King of Swords over here. All right, Cancer. Okay. We have the Temperance card over here. Now, Temperance is the energy of your relationship. So I'm feeling over here that currently not much is happening in this connection. Okay, so there is a possibility that some of you are in a complete no contact situation or very limited contact situation, but you're keeping a check on each other, maybe stalking each other, being in touch with the common friends or family. Like you are kind of, keeping a check directly or indirectly on each other, but not much is happening right now, right? Because somehow, it seems like a dead end to both of you. Right, because Cancer, even though you still have that drive within you to take efforts for this relationship, but you know you can't do this alone. Till the time your partner does not gather themselves, gather that courage, it is very difficult to walk the path alone. You know that, and you feel that there is no other choice than to wait. To wait and to see whether they are choosing this relationship or they are walking away. And you are in no mood to force them for either of the thing. You want them to take their independent decision because you know, Cancer, that you can't force love. You can't do that. Forced love, first of all, is not love. Okay? And second, it never stays. So you're not doing anything. You're not pushing anyone over here. Both of you are doing a lot of thinking over here. Both of you are trying to find out some kind of solution over here. Okay, but I don't see a lot of like communication, action over here. Like a lot of like silence over here, or very limited communication. Like I said, hi, hello. What if you guys, maybe like a lot of people work together or stay together? Even if you guys are married, very limited communication. Some of you maybe are share children with each other. So because of your children, you are kind of in touch, but no direct conversations, no heart-to-heart conversations. Like both of you are kind of avoiding each other. And again, it's not because you want to avoid your person or you want to ignore them, but that conversation, first of all, might not lead to anything constructive. And second, it can be very painful to see each other falling apart like that. And that is why you both are kind of, holding back, right? We have the 4 of Cups over here. Now the 4 of Cups is your partner's energy, and your partner is feeling sad. If you see them, how this person is like sitting alone and feeling extremely sad, like not knowing what to do, not knowing what to do. But if you see the card carefully, there is a cup here on the branch above. Like 3 cups are spilled over, they're here, and your partner is like really focused on these cups, which are maybe empty cups, okay? And that is why they're not able to find out any solution. But there is a 4th cup up there, probably given by the universe. So there is probably a way out. There is probably an opportunity that both of you can seize, but they're too sad, they're too stuck to see this here. Maybe universe is trying to give them a sign, universe is trying to help them. But your partner is too grief struck to actually notice something like that. So it's not really a dead end, especially for the cross watchers, Even if you're feeling it's a dead end, it's not a dead end, let me tell you. There is a way out. There is something that can be done. But, this person needs to see that. They need to kind of bring balance into their thoughts, give themselves some space to see what is happening in front of them. They need to go within, they need to connect with their high self to receive this message. We have the King of Swords over here. Now, King of Swords is your energy, Cancer. Cancer, again, you are just like the Judgment card. It's almost a similar energy for you, I'm getting. Like how you're very diligently, in a very dignified way, you're waiting for them to take the decision. You have your heart, you have this feather, like everything is balanced within you. You're ready for both. Of course, them walking away will be too painful, but then, like I said, you don't want to force. So you're kind of ready for both. You're giving them that space. And here also, you're waiting. Like King of Swords is a warrior. Someone who's too bold and courageous and fearless, can really fight a battle alone. That kind of courage. But, this king cannot fight the battle, alone over here. Why? Because both of you have been the team together till now. They need to know whether you are on their side or you're on the opposite side. They're ready to fight, they have their sword in the hand, but they don't know what to fight. Do they have to fight the breakup? Do they have to fight the pain of you walking away? Or do they have to fight those external issues, okay, with your partner? Cancer doesn't know that what they have to do. Should they fight the family? Should they fight, the stability part? Or should they fight, like I said, the pain of their partner walking away? So Cancer, you are not giving up. This is very much clear with the Judgment and the King of Swords, but you don't even know which way to go. The sword is in the hand. You're ready, but then ready for what? You don't know. Like, okay, you have your heart in your hand. Now you don't know whether to give this heart to your partner, or whether to keep it. But just you're carrying it in your hand right now. Right. So it is a very painful situation. You're being too vulnerable over here, Cancer. And you feel defeated by the circumstances. Because if it was under your control, you would have taken the decision by now and you would have even started working for this relationship. You would have started fighting for the union of this connection. But unfortunately, the decision has to be made by your partner over here. Because you don't want to lose them. They don't want to lose you either. But like I said, that they are too lost. They are losing the motivation, they're feeling confused. They're losing faith and trust in the future. Right? And sometimes, when our thinking is clouded, all those negative thoughts and all that overthinking, even when the solution is right in front of our eyes, we can't see that. There's so much of, fog, right? And that's exactly what is happening with your partner. They are overthinking so much that probably the scenarios which don't even exist They are already seeing them, right? Okay guys, so now I will take out 3 cards over here for the immediate future. Okay, now one thing guys, that when I say immediate future, okay, please understand that for most of you, okay, it means that whatever will come here, it will happen within July. But for others, you know, it can happen in the, you know, other months, in the immediate upcoming months also, because energies are never rigid. Universe never works on our timeline. Let's say if the same video pops up, you know, on your screen after 1 year, the messages will still be applicable to you, because universe wants you to see those messages during that time. So don't get too rigid with timelines, please. Right? Okay, so 3 cards for Cancer for the immediate future, and we'll see what Cancer would be feeling, what your partner would be doing, and where this relationship will be heading towards, right? Let's see here. So we have the Strength card over here, we have Death over here, and we have the Queen of Wands over here. All right. We have the Strength card over here. Now, Strength is the energy of your partner over here. Okay. So I do see them trying to find some strength. Okay. They're trying to gain some courage over here to deal with this, because it is becoming, you know, too heavy for them to deal with. Of course, they are also in too much of pain. Like I said, you know, they're grief struck. It's not easy. It's not easy to carry such heavy emotions with you all the time. So they are also trying to gain some strength over here to understand, you know, what to do, because leaving you is very painful for them also. But at the same time, right now, staying is no, you know, better either. Right? So they feel stuck as usual, but in the future you can find them, you know, kind of struggling a bit. Maybe, you know, they'll try to talk to you a bit, they'll try to see, you know, if something can happen. But I'll be very, very honest guys, I don't really see a major breakthrough in their energies. I still see them being kind of lost, although they'll be little better than before, definitely, because they are putting some conscious efforts into it. But, you know, because everything has taken such a toll on them, that this thing, you know, it'll take a long time for them to recover from such an energy and to regain that kind of faith into this relationship again. Okay, if at all it is happening, right? If at all it is happening, because see, it's a general reading. Okay, so of course, you know, energies can vary, but for most of you, at least in the immediate future, I don't see a reunion happening or a reconciliation happening. I see things either ending, or I see things, you know, staying as they are. Either no contact, stalking going on, or some limited contact. So either they'll be stagnant or they might end, because we have the Death card here. Now, death is the energy of your relationship. Although death always does not mean ending, okay, sometimes it also means the rebirth. But if I take the collective energy over here, I do not get the energy of rebirth as of now. It's more of like things kind of ending over here, because like I said, that the whole thing is taking a toll on your partner, and they might just feel like escaping. They can really get tempted to escape from the situation, or they'll just choose not to do anything about it. Right, Cancer? We have the Queen of Wands, and you're almost coming into the similar energy, but in a more healthier energy. Okay. Now again guys, it doesn't matter, Cancer, whether you're a male or female. King or queen does not represent genders over here. They represent, you know, the energies. Okay, because soul has both masculine and feminine energies, right? Every soul. See, they're a little better. The energies in the future are a little better, because even though even here you're coming into the energy of king, but more like, kind of sad king, okay, helpless king. But here you're queen who's standing for herself. So even if they're kind of choosing to escape, or they're choosing not to do anything, you are somewhat taking a stand for yourself. You're not chasing them, you're not trying to convince them, because you feel, if someone loves you, then what is there to convince? It has to be mutual. You're choosing yourself, you're choosing your dignity, you're choosing your self-respect over here, that okay, if this is what you feel that this should be done, then okay, take your decision. I'm not going to chase you over here. I have nothing wrong against you. I'm not keeping any grudges. I wish you well. But this is it then. I'm not going to sacrifice myself for this. I would have done that if you were also ready for, this connection, to fight for this relationship. But because you're choosing to do nothing, then okay, I'm going to focus on myself. Yes, it's going to hurt. It's going to really hurt. But I'm going to take it. Because if I will not take it for myself, then who will take it? If you cannot be there for me, then I have to be there for myself. I can't abandon myself. Right, Cancer? So you're coming into the energy of Queen of Wands. And Queen of Wands is the queen who's on one hand, she's very warm, passionate. On another hand, she's very courageous, very honest to herself. So you're coming into some very healthy energy. And from the starting, you have maintained that energy. Because you know that if you love someone and someone loves you, everything has to be effortless. Yes, you can fight, but as a team and not each other. And you can never fight in true love to convince the other person that please stay. You don't beg when someone truly loves you. And you know it, Cancer, right? Alright guys, so now I'll take out 3 cards over here and we'll see what message universe has for you in this situation, Cancer, okay? And one thing guys, that after every reading, at least one of you asks me that ma'am, whatever you said about my partner, they are my energies, and whatever you said about me, they're my partner's energies. So guys, please understand that at the beginning of every video, I always say that energies in general readings are interchangeable. They can be vice versa. So this can very well be you, Cancer, who has been feeling lost since the beginning, okay, and not really able to find a way out. And this can very well be your partner who has been waiting, okay, and now they're kind of taking a stand for themselves, right? So please be honest and choose, your side of the story, and then claim this reading. Either way, it is correct. All right. Okay. So 3 cards for Cancer, and we'll see what universe wants to tell you here. Okay. All right. We have Ace of Wands over here. We have the 4 of Wands over here, and we have the Page of Pentacles over here. Okay, so universe has some positive messages for you over here. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands over here. Now Ace of Wands over here, is your partner's energy. That's what I'm sensing over here. So for most of you, there is a possibility, and a stronger possibility over here, that this person, after having a complete breakdown, okay, and after seeing that you're not really chasing them, but you, despite all the pain, is keeping, respect and dignity for this connection and for yourself, this can push them to think of some kind of new beginning, okay, because Ace is all about beginnings, new beginnings over here, okay. Because I told you that there is a way out. This is not a dead situation, but because of their grief, they're not able to see. But maybe, after they'll walk away, they'll just kind of think about everything. They will realize that there is a way out. So there is a possibility of new beginning over here in the future. maybe not in the immediate future, but in the future. Okay, because we have Four of Wands over here. This is the energy of your relationship. So people who are married, their marriage will go smoother, especially for those where chances of divorce happened, or even for those where divorces have been going on, and some kind of reconciliation can happen over here. Okay, and the people who are who are committed, so you guys can end up getting married or engaged, or commitments can happen over here, but long term stability can be achieved over here. Something, like I said, which this connection truly had the potential for, that finally can happen over here. Okay, because we have 1111 over here. So if you're witnessing 1111, that is a sign, right? We have the Page of Pentacles. Now this is your energy. So I do see, universe is asking you to take it one step at a time, because Page is a smaller energy. It's a significant energy, but it's a smaller energy, childlike energy, not a grand energy. So you don't have to plan everything in advance. It's okay if right now, Cancer, you can't figure out the way ahead. It's okay. If everything feels blank, everything feels dark, universe is saying it's okay. You just take it one step at a time, baby steps. And things will be clear to you in time, Cancer. It's perfectly fine if things are moving slowly, if they're stagnant. Just know, take baby steps. No need to rush. Okay? If you do not know what is coming for you, it's okay. It's fine. Just because you don't know does not mean that only bad things will happen. A turnaround can also happen. Right? Okay, guys, so now what I will do is that I will, ask a general guidance for you guys from the universe, some specific message if universe has for you for this situation. Okay, so I'm going to open just one page, right? And we'll see what universe wants to specifically tell you about this situation. But before that, I quickly want to say something to you, that for the people, who have been coming here every month, you guys are very well aware about the crystals I deal with. But for the people who are coming here for the first time, I want to tell you that why it is very important to wear crystals. See, crystals, they come from beneath the earth, right? And Earth is the only planet in our solar system which has the potential or the beauty to give life. And not just to give life, but to sustain that life. So you can imagine that how magical our planet is. Now, because these crystals are coming from within the earth, so each and every crystal contains the same magic within them, same power within them, right? Now, let's say if you find a way to extract these energies from the crystals and you align with your energies, then how magically your life can be transformed. Now, the best way to do that is to wear the crystals. It's even more powerful than keeping the crystals, because when you wear the crystals, you are directly aligning them with your energies, right? See, guys, I have been dealing with crystals since very long, like really, really long, much before I started tarot. And I can tell you from my own experience, I can guarantee you this, that they do change your life. They have changed my life, my personal life, my finances, my health, my mental health, my emotional health, my relationships. It protects me, from jealousy, from negativity, from evil eye, from black magic. And most importantly, it keeps my intuition on point. Intuition is the bridge between you and universe. It's only because of the intuition I can channelize these messages for you even when I don't know you personally. And not just for the psychic things. If your intuition is strong, you'll always end up taking the right decisions, and you'll always save yourself from so many heartbreaks or so many scams or failures, right? And crystals make sure that everything happens. Now, there are three most important things that you must remember before you buy crystals, whether you're buying it from me or you buy it from anybody else. First, please do a little research before you buy a crystal. Make sure you're buying an original one, because there are a lot of people selling fake ones out there. Even few reputed websites are doing that, because in the past, My clients have reached out to me for the same, right? Second thing, how one crystal impacts one person, it's not necessary that it will impact another person the same way, right? Understand it this way, that one medicine may not benefit everyone the same way, because you eat your medicine according to your illness, your diagnosis, right? Same way, like I'm wearing lapis lazuli over here. Now let's say this lapis lazuli, if it is benefiting me emotionally, it can benefit you financially. So it depends, that what is lacking in your energies and which crystal is aligning with which area of your life. Okay, this is very important, because I come across people selling crystals blindly. Rose quartz is for love. Now this is like something, inverted commas, rose quartz is for love. No, not for everyone. It's a general tendency of rose quartz, but it does not apply to everyone, and that is why so many crystals don't work for you. You're not wearing the right crystal for your energies, right? So if you do not know which crystal is for you and for what purpose, don't worry. You message me on my crystal Instagram page. Okay, I'll take your details, I'll meditate on your energies, and I'll let you know which crystal is good for you. All right. And third thing is that always wear a crystal only if it is charged with your specific energies. Why? Because let's say if I'm wearing an uncharged crystal. Now crystals have the tendency, to absorb energies. They absorb, right? Now I come across so many people every day. Now it'll absorb energies of everyone. I don't want that. Now its powers are scattered, it's working for so many people. I want all of its energies to be focused on me. So basically I want to trap its energies. How do I do that? I do it by charging it only for my specific energies, like a shield I'm creating. Now let me tell you, this charging cannot be done by everybody. They're done by after some intense rituals. Because again, people try to sell you crystals or other products, that buy it from us, they're charged by us. You need to ask them, charged of what and charged of whose energies? Have they taken your details? Have they meditated on your energies? If no, then no, it is not charged. See guys, one thing I can assure you 1000% that crystals can change your life, but you have to be responsible. They are not fashionable jewelries, okay? They are the gifts of universe. They will protect you, guide you, support you. They can feel you. They're living entities. They are always listening to people around you. They know who's good for you, bad for you. That is how they protect you. Have trust in them, right? All right, so now let me take out one message for Cancer for this situation, and we'll see what universe wants to tell you, Cancer. What universe wants to tell you over here. Okay, so I'll open this page here. Okay, so I have the message for you here is that pay attention to the details, right? Now pay attention to the details is almost the Page of Pentacles energy I'm getting over here, which means that what is happening currently, pay attention to that. Pay attention to what is happening right now, not how this person was in the past, not what they can be in the future. Right now, pay attention to the details right now, how they're behaving, and accordingly mold yourself. Are they behaving distant? Then make yourself strong. Surrender. Are they trying to talk to you? Then okay, talk to them. Are they ignoring you? You don't have to give it back, okay? You just have to kind of distract yourself in doing more constructive things. Maybe focus on your career, meet your friends. Because that is how, see, you can't just nullify the pain completely, but that would help you to deal with the pain, to handle the pain. Because if you focus on the bigger picture and not on the details, what will happen is you'll grieve more. That, okay, at one point of time, this person used to be so amazing and loving. Or if you go to the future, that, we would have been so happy. Both of the scenarios will make you grieve more, but if you will stay in the present and you will behave according to their behavior and you will protect yourself in a dignified way, that will at least help you to deal with this pain in the current situation. Because like I said, that if you will go one step at a time, if you will go one day at a time, there is a possibility of a new beginning over here. See, as partners, we have very strong telepathic connection, very strong. You won't even believe it, how strong it is. So what you feel, Cancer, you're transferring directly to your partner, and what they feel, they're transferring to you. Transfer good things. Transfer positivity. Transfer dignity. Transfer courage. And that is why universe is asking you to pay attention to the details, because if you'll focus yourself, okay, into the constructive things, into the positive things, that's what you will transfer to them. Right? Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, then please subscribe this channel. Comment here, guys. Please comment here, because whenever you comment here, first of all, I get to know that how much this is resonating with you, right? And secondly, the more you comment over here, the more I connect with your energies, the more I will be able to channelize, more accurate guidance for you, even for the general readings. Okay, so it's a win-win situation for both of us. Also, like and share this video. For the people who want to book their personal readings with me, you guys should contact me on Instagram, okay? And I would be putting the links both for my tarot Instagram page and my crystal Instagram page in the description box below. You can check it out, right? So I would be seeing you guys again very soon. Till then, please take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.